Welcome back, everybody. My name is Kaz.
And I am Kiwi, also in something called a typhoon. So I
Oh,
guess the
how is
end of
that
the world
going?
is happening right now,
Yeah,
Kaz.
well, yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Eh. Well, at least it's not scary right now. It got scary in the morning a little bit, but then it stopped, so
Was
sure.
there a big dragon out?
Yes.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I've longed for this power. I will unveil Armageddon!
But everyone else is.
To have my soul bound so, and to be destined to suffer for eternity. This curse is unbearable. Yes. Now it begins.
You can see that he has bits missing.
This land of terrible suffering. Destroy it completely! Wipe away my sins and my body with them!
Whoa!
Bloop. Then so he falls into pieces.
And he's dead now?
Yes, he's gone. We won't be seeing any more of him until I do this with the other characters.
Wow, this is quite long. And, whoa, this is quite dangerous.
Yeah,
This is moving platforms. They didn't really prepare us for any of this.
nope. This is totally unique. And it's hard to even know what to do when you first come here. It's like, okay, I'm standing on a snake thing. But what you're supposed to do is go to the ends and start running. Also, he comes up to say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's his head, and that part of him is preventing you from going on. So what happens here is he'll do one of two things. He'll either chomp at you, or he'll use his breath attack and scorch you with it. And you can hit him while he's down here because it's his horns that you have to hit. But yeah, I prefer to just turn invisible and wait him out.
Well, this is like totally the Goku thing, except that, you know... Look how long he is, Kaz!
Oh, he's quite huge.
What did... Oh.
That was the crown that was giving him King Valentine's magical power, and that helped him transform so huge so quickly. Oh, if you get zapped by the lightning or swatted by his tail, you get knocked down here.
That would be a bell. Did you hear
And
that?
in my case...
Oh,
No,
yes.
I didn't hear any bells.
Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna close the door just ever so. Ever so
Now, when he's back here, you can, like I said, you can hit and damage him, and if you do it enough, he'll go away. But if you don't do it enough, he'll get you with one of two unavoidable attacks. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that... You know, I don't actually know if I got any of that on camera. We'll have to see.
Serious business for Kaz is what this
Yeah.
is happening. Wow, look! King Valentine's crown actually has an imprint on his horn.
Yeah?
It's like when dogs get, oh, poor dogs, get like chains around their necks and they grow into them. Yeah. It's awesome.
So you have to knock the crown off, and you have to knock the little piece of egg off, eggshell, and then you have to break his horn. And that's it. That's the whole fight. Of course, you know, it can't be that easy, and indeed, it isn't.
Never is easy.
So
never is
about, let's see, the
Well,
tail.
God, and the whipping tail.
If that swats you, you get knocked down. If anything else hits you, you get knocked down a level. That's generally how the fight goes. Oh, and when you get about halfway through like that, you take a hit no matter what you have. If you're invisible, if you have fire spirits on, it doesn't matter. That'll hit you. It doesn't do damage, but it knocks you all the way back down. Now my fire spirits are out, and I'm like, you know, forget this. I don't want to get touched by any of your moves. I will just I use invisible a lot in this fight.
Time to ignore everything and just like survive. I mean,
It's really
this
a
is the
good way
only
to do
place.
it.
This is the only place that is not sinking, which is on top of a dragon.
I never thought of it that way.
So I'm thankful that I'm here, but at the same time, I already know that I'm pretty much dead when I like kill you.
It sort of it raises the question of just how Cornelius got up here in the first place.
I don't know how he got up here.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking about Mercedes, then okay, she flew up there with her fairy wings. Same with Gwendolyn, she has Valkyrie wings to help her out. Oswald has shadow powers and can shadow step up there, maybe. Velvet hooked on with the chain. Yeah, she totally hooked on with the chain.
As long as the clouds.
But Cornelius! What did you do, bro? How did you get up there?
I know! Bunny.
What?
He bunny hopped. He just was like...
He bunny hopped up there. Oh, that's
and
cute.
then... There you go.
So you'll notice that even though I had the fire spirits on, the lightning hitting me counted as like a hit and knocked me down. Same thing there. That's at something like 1/4 health. He gets a, you damaged me, blah, lightning blast, and it just knocks you down. Very annoying.
This is very annoying to have like that thick lightning trying to hit you.
Yeah.
So wait, I thought that Nebulopolis was in the clouds. So how does it sink?
What?
Yes,
Huh.
where Odin lives.
Right. Well, no one is there, so it's like it's sunk. Sunk on having no people.
But then, like, if the bunny people could have just like.
See, this
gone
is
in
the
there.
bad news.
Okay, I guess
I managed to fake him out there, so that was good. Yeah, the last people we see in Nebulopolis and Ragnanival are Odin. Just him. He's the last one alive there, and then he dies. So I don't think it's that the country of Ragnanival or the city of Nebulopolis sunk. I think it's just like empty.
Yikes. What happened to the old castle? Do you think it's...
Well, the old castle was near Elrit Forest, and therefore on land, and therefore sunken into the sea. And like any good boss fight, he gets more aggressive and more difficult towards the end of his health bar.
Of course he
And
does.
I think I am
He's a
out
pissed
of
off
things.
dragon. Look, he had to went through the biggest growth spurt ever. Do you really think that he's gonna be happy? I wouldn't be happy. Yeah, he probably has stretch marks all over his body.
Those would be the nastiest growing pains of ever.
Yes, exactly. It's a good thing he can't get you because you're invisible. That looks awfully, awfully deadly. Him just swooping in and...
The serrating spines there will get you, and if they don't, then his waiting jaws will.
And to think, this was a monster that had an eggshell and a crown on top. And
Yep.
now it's not serious. It is very, very bad. Oh god. Everyone's dead.
You sliced off his horn, and he dies. And that's it. Also, Cornelius dies, because he can't survive that fall.
Oh, maybe it's a better thing for him.
Look at that!
Ooh. The light is raining down upon the earth. The one controlling that light must be the king from the prophecies.
Yikes.
An omen from the sky.
Brom!
This isn't good. The ground here is sinking. If the land collapses, not one soul will survive.
Because no one invented the boat.
This is terrible. We cannot flee any
They
further.
left in the sand.
We have to climb. Hurry!
Well, you'd think that one person on Earth could have invented a boat.
A
don't
boat
know,
that
maybe.
withstands Armageddon? You're
Well,
talking
you
about an
know.
ark, sir. And there is no Noah in this land.
But there are gnomes. You know.
Gnomes!
Noma? He could have existed. And, yeah. Or is that a name of a, oh, what's it? A Godzilla villain? Noma? Or am I thinking of Goma? Or Gamera? I'm probably thinking of
Gamera.
Gamera. Noma's Ark.
Wonderful.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah. That cutscene is the same for all 4 characters. Except for the one! Fifth
The
character!
chosen
He's
one.
the right one. And, you know, if you've been paying attention or can do math or anything like that, you already know that it's Gwendolyn.
Or process of elimination.
Right.
Just basic, like, cognitive skills. Maybe you can figure it out. Of course, if they watch everything out of order, then I guess they will lose automatically. Like, yeah, Kiwi went through this, and this is, it has to be. It doesn't really matter. They're
Well, all
like,
the
they see
same.
video number 1, and it's just like, uh-oh. Of course, like, I have
So
to
this
say...
is actually pretty tense, yeah.
Whoa.
Because my invisible was gonna run out right as he was striking. I kind of knew, too. I'm like, wait a minute, oh no! And then, right before his jaws come.
What's that blue thing on his horn?
Huh?
Do you see
Oh,
that,
that's
like...
his... Yeah, that's the little piece of eggshell that he always had on his head.
Aw.
That was a mistake. Should have just canceled out of the menu. I saw the tail come in the background, and now he gets to gloat. Look at this gloat.
Look, he's gloating.
At this point, I'm just trying to get him to go away. Yeah, you cannot ever fall down completely. You can only go as far down as here, because this one forms a complete loop. So it's not like you can like fall off into the sky somewhere.
If I saw this in the sky, I would crap my pants.
I honestly don't know what is making him so aggressive this time. I've never seen him like come right at me quite this much.
Oh no.
This is what happens when he gets you. You just sort of take a bunch of damage, and then take more damage and get dizzy. Not a pretty picture.
I'm glad
That would
you
have killed Mercedes.
I'm glad that you have the food level. But
It really helps Oswald out a lot. And he also is wearing the sun amulet, or sun pendant, I forget which. I forget what it's called, rather. But it raises your health by 30%. So on top of his huge health, he gets a big bonus to it, too. Now I have to figure out what to do while I'm invisible. Let's see.
do you have any napalm?
I do have some napalm. Let's hit him with that.
There we go. That eggshell disappeared. He is no longer an Eggman. He is definitely... I'll kick your ass. Whoa!
There we go. Yeah. The unlimited power is not so great in this fight, just because when you finally get to damaging him, you can only hit him so much. Oh, and sometimes you just jump off. It's kind of lame.
That is lame. And it's probably just because of the mechanics of the sprite not
Yeah,
being
it
used
took
to
me a
be-
while to figure out the platforms the first time. It's like, okay, what am I standing on? How can I make this jump? Learning the different timings for when the snake bits are like close together and you can make the jump, and when they're far apart you can't.
God, that's
It's not
like,
too difficult, really.
well, I'm sure it isn't with some practice. You're fine. Man, the
I regret
background's
not.
cool. Sorry.
I regret not using the ooze on him. I still had the ooze. I should have.
Oh my god, that would
just
have
to
been so
see.
nice.
You're like, there's an ooze. It's on your head.
What
Ah!
would happen?
Doesn't it feel weird? You got an ooze on your head.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you didn't. But napalm's probably better at this.
Yeah. Just straight up damage. It's a lot of damage too. He was he's taking like 1,000 per hit from it. Anyway.
Just think how
Down
quickly
to
you would beat all of these bosses if you had maxed out your level. I was wondering what would happen if you fell on the other side of his head. Oh my gosh, there's a tail. So I imagine this is kind of like the Goku experience. I'm sorry, I keep going back to this, but you know...
State your wish.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then he's like, I don't want to state my wish, I want to just, you know, I just want to play on your writhing coils.
Yeah, sadly, the only wish he grants is a quick death. Sometimes a slow death.
Sometimes a slow death, especially in these things. Those are annoying. Can you get knocked down with those things?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
They either like go sideways or go up, so it's even hard to predict, you know, which direction they're coming in. You have to be able to spot his tail, or else he'll just get ruined. And at this point, I think I'm past all of the bad news, so there.
Oh,
Done.
you like split! Did you see that? You like split into two. You got your demon form got purged from you, and then you fell down. That was so cool.
I think it's just that Oswald died.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
The shadow form has the little like trail effect. Anyway, this cutscene is also the same. So as soon as
Look at that!
yeah,
And you do, and we do look at that.
we do look.
Mirith. Mercedes. Mercedes
I
really.
really
isn't-
don't know. I have a hard time deciding whether this is easier or harder with Mercedes. It's just different, I think, is really the decider. I could go for some cider.
Cider, but not the
Well-
alcohol. I just want some sparkling cider.
Hmm. I also love seeing Valentine all like broken up and had a big chunk missing from his face.
Why was there a big chunk missing from his face?
Well, presumably when the cauldron exploded, he took some damage, or perhaps just by like grabbing on to Levanthan as he was rocketing out, he got hit that way somehow.
That's strange. This is very strange watching this. At least it's quicker, it seems.
It is, because the way the platforms work, she can fly high enough over one that she doesn't have to jump. So you can just like stay flying and then fly up to the next up platform and be like, oh, now I am up here. I'm just waiting to turn not invisible anymore. And should have it out there.
Wow,
There we
your
go.
timing is very excellent, Kaz.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just sort of push up with the flight and it finds the next platform below, but it's kind of tricky, so you have to stay on top of it. But of course, once we get here, it's just mash A, shoot him.
I love that noise. Die, eggshell, die. That sounded pretty directed. Yep. Ah!
Yeah, it's hard to tell just where the lightning is coming from and where it's going. Or even how many strikes there are going to be, because there's always like one here and here to like cordon you off. And then there are others, but it can be like 1, it can be 1, 2. Right there it was 1, 2, 3. I thought I was out of it, but I wasn't. Here I'm trying to see if I can get up even though the thing is in the way, but I can't. Cannot drill up. Have to go just past it. There we go. Now we're flying high.
Armageddon sucks. I think that's what we get from all of this. Everything is going to sink in the sea. And there'll be nothing left except for poor corpses. Maybe not even that. Because it is
Yeah,
Armageddon.
even some of the corpses are breaking up.
God damn.
Yeah, now the egg is gone, so when he starts showing zeros like that, you have to do a strong attack. It's sort of like King Galen with his heads, where you had to do a strong attack to finally like break the head.
I really
Yeah.
dislike that fight, and I don't... Oh, man. I really
It's
do
actually
not
a
like
fun
that
fight. It's just, you know, kind of punishingly hard and has some bad features to it to make it take extra long for no reason. Uh-oh. See, he touched me with the lightning secretly, so
He wants
I
butter...
got knocked down.
Whoa, he, like, gave you a ride. Did you see that?
No, he didn't. I was not on his head, I was just flying along with it.
So nice.
It's all somber, too.
I know, right?
Mournful over the loss of the whole world.
Well, there ain't nobody left.
Also,
but us-
oh no,
but
I'm
us
going to get
three.
eaten.
Gone eaten.
But I don't want to be eaten, so I'll turn invisible again.
No, you don't want to. That's not...
I don't even care about the noise. I do not feel cheap in the least. This whole sequence has been difficult enough. Make it easy on myself here.
Yeah.
Turn invisible.
So how does he keep aloft? Just sheer power? I mean...
Well, he's a flying dragon. He can fly.
I
There.
suppose.
Oh!
Oh, you
Come on.
you butt. Ah!
Oh, it went down
Down!
below for some reason. Jeez. Discovering all kinds of deleterious features of the platforms.
That was awful.
Alright. Now back to the business. Take the pellet gun.
Take it, eat it. Yeah! And he eats it. Oh man, how many times is that gonna happen to her? She just... Probably 2 more, honestly. 2 more. Kaz, you seem particularly tired. I don't really understand. You're very quiet right now.
I'm also mourning the loss of the world. I think it's sad. I think it's also sad that I finally get to close the book on this game.
Aww. Well, I mean, it is really depressing to end on a note of like, oh my god, this is what's gonna happen. This is the end of the game. What are we doing? Although I have to say, playing Odin Sphere is very nice. Regardless, you can play it
It
over
is
and
totally
over
fun. And I went and bought Muramasa the other day.
again. What?
I did.
Oh my god!
It was on sale for $10. How could I say no? It's like,
You know. But wait, you don't have a net, like a bee!
I'll figure something out.
At least that horn doesn't look painfully awkward like that face off.
It's actually
the last
there's this really cool effect where there's like a bone of lightning inside where the horn was.
Oh, I have to look
It's like
again.
in the shape of the horn. Yeah, you'll have one more opportunity to do so.
Look at that!
Indeed.
I am looking.
All right, so we'll conclude this with Velvet.
Figures.
I'm actually saving the correct fight for the next video. In fact,
What?
it deserves
What?
its own video.
There's a next video?
Yeah.
Kaz, you didn't tell me. I feel a little bit, you know. I feel a little bit chipped right there. Did you see that? I think the audience.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful! I'm in excruciating pain. Kill me now! I want to kill everyone!
Death, death, death. Death, death, death. Death, death, death. Death, death,
So what
death.
we can look to for blah, 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 like that.
Kaz is having the
English.
English, please.
Do you speak? Yeah. What you can look forward to with this fight is lots more turning invisible, quickly hopping up, making jumps. Velvet, on the other hand, has the Spider-Man triple jump swing, which lets her get out of the way of a lot of the attacks. So
Nice.
it's easier to fight this guy with her than with some of the others.
And she got chains! She's gonna strangle you! Alright, that wasn't funny, okay? That's okay. That's alright. I can take criticism. And by the way, I think the reason why things are the way they are is because of the economy. But it might be that way regardless. Although I don't think I'd be worrying too much about the economy, more than I'd be like, oh my god, the world is sinking into the ocean and I'm on a huge dragon flying above the sky. How the hell am I gonna get down?
Well, if you think about it, the ones who are really concerned about economic woes are the Pukas, because they're trying to collect all the coins.
Yeah, and they're basically in damnation now. They're gonna be stuck in their puka bodies. Their fuzzy, cute, delicious puka bodies. And then they're gonna be dying.
Mmm, Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
You said delicious.
Intelligent Hassenpfeffer, I might add.
Intelligent meals are the best meals.
Intelligent meals are the best. You know, and that's okay. Intelligence isn't the eye of the beholder, or the eye of the sentient being that is eating you. Yes, you are quite good at thinking. Your powers of persuasion are quite nice. And then you think, you might be also quite delicious, which is probably also what most dragons think. Although I have to say, this dragon is quite brainless and thoughtless. All it is kill, 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 kill.
He showed more intelligence when he was a little whelp.
Yeah, well, maybe he has intelligence.
He's also terribly cute.
Yeah.
You know, this little thing, this is the same guy.
And you're like, this is going to end the world? How the hell is this going to end the world?
Well, you can kind of tell when he used his huge breath attack, and it's like this tiny body making this huge column of light across the entire board, and it kills you, and it's like, whoa, okay, maybe there's something to this.
Maybe he does need business. Hey, can you plant something on top of him?
No, you cannot plant a seed in Levanthan. If you try, you'll just drop the seed.
Oh, I was thinking I wanted to plant a sheep. And then have that running around on the path.
That would be awesome. Hey! Maybe I could get a chicken egg.
Oh my god, you could get a chicken egg!
Oh my god, I have to... Okay, I am totally making a bonus video now. I don't even care. I will figure out.
It could only be like
a couple seconds. Okay.
Well,
tell you what. How about you and I brainstorm right now about what we're going to do for bonus videos? Because one of them is going to be a parade of baby chicks on Levanthan's head.
Oh my gosh! But wait, we'll need enough seeds to do that.
No, that egg will produce a chick just on its own. If they eat seeds, they become a chicken. And, I can get seeds if you really want to see chickens on top of his head, too.
I don't care. I just want something on top of his head.
Yeah. What else?
Sort of offset the Armageddon.
But don't worry, there's still life. There's still cute things here.
Well, there's nothing else I can do about this. I guess I'm just gonna have to go and make chicks on top of your head.
But no, seriously, stop. We have to brainstorm and quickly because we only have a couple more minutes to figure out what else we're going to put in this video.
Yes, we'll have to... Well... well, I was thinking maybe something for a time trial, but, I feel too much pressure. I have to talk about this off camera.
There's
Otherwise
nothing-
I'm going to get stressed out.
There's nothing else that you can think of that you definitely wanted to see happen, or some combination of circumstances that would be kind of funny in the game.
Yes, I can, but not right now. There was this progress.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is the bad
the tip
end.
of Horn Mountain is sinking.
This is what you get for messing it up.
This is the last piece of land in Arion. Whose wish was this? Please, as long as someone survives this cataclysm, I would gladly give my body and soul up to the heavens.
You're lucky just to be surviving this
wish
last
comes
couple minutes
true.
here.
And someone I love survives.
There had to be some last survivor.
And my death would have some meaning.
So we get the merest one of all.
This is a
The nearest
terrible
one of all.
ending.
Oh man, this sucks. Sploosh.